they go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the sun. Here they come, soon to meet our thunder. Atom boys, give her the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flame from under. Off with one hell of a roar. They live in fame or go down in flame. Nothing can stop the Army Air Corps. Nothing can stop the Army Air Corps.
I drove by the Wilsons' house this morning. Noticed their window flag with the stars.
That's been up for a couple of months now. You know, the Wilsons are a nice family. They must be so proud having 3 sons serving in the military.
What I noticed, I'm sorry to tell you, is one of the stars is gold. They must have lost one of their boys over there.
Lord, I hadn't heard that. Seems like everybody's losing someone. A son, a father, a nephew, a neighbor.
Gloria, don't worry about Hank. He'll come home, you'll see. Why, he's probably having the time of his life right now. Flying up there in the clouds with his Army Air Corps buddies, laughing and joking and earning medals and all.
Ludwigshafen, Germany. Target, IG Farben Chemical Works at Ludwigshafen, Germany, near Mannheim. Total distance, approximately 1,000 miles. We flew in 751, which was twin flexibles in the nose, or number 2 second element low squadron lead group. Fighter support was marvelous. P-47s, P-38s, and Spits. Bombed by Pathfinder through heavy cloud cover and never saw target. Formation was attacked by at least 16 FW-190s, with brunt from 6 o'clock. Also dropped aerial bombs. Flak was fairly heavy, but accurate only for about 10 minutes, long enough to put a hole in each of our wings. Once again, we saw a fort right next to us get hit and go down. Whole crew flew for a total time of 8 hours. Only malfunctions, Mongrew's gun and oxygen mask. Frozen.
Issue of Life magazine. Anything good? What's the article you got there? What's the victory gun?
Have a seat, Maxine. You want coffee?
You got coffee? Real coffee? Wow, we ran out 2 days ago and my ration card is spent. My Arthur drinks it like it's water. With the rationing, we run out almost every week and then he gets crabby. Don't get me started.
So Arthur's crabby. What's new? Now he has an excuse.
So tell me about this victory garden.
Uncle Sam wants us to help the war effort by planting our own vegetables and sending the canned ones over to the soldiers. Who knows? Maybe something we grow will end up on Hank's table.
You heard anything from Hank?
No letter yet this week.
Heck, this stupid war is going to be over soon, and then you'll have him back home again. I don't know how you do it. Hank over there gone so long. I could never stand to have Arthur gone that long. But look at you. You're strong and you're independent. You're coping so well. You're doing just great. Me? I could never.
Don't you think I miss him in the morning? Don't you think I miss him in the day? Don't you think I miss him when the sun goes down, when I close my eyes to pray? I would love to see his face, his head upon my pillow, feel his arms around me in a warm embrace, share the simple rhythms of life together, hear the music of his voice. but he's where he needs to be. Serving his country, soldiers together, side by side. But I have a duty too, on this side of the ocean, carrying on. I'm carrying on, but it's hard alone.
Ludwigshafen, Germany. Target, Frankfurt. Well, after a disappointing series of scrubs and abortions, we finally made it. It was one of those not too rough, not too easy affairs, with heavy barrage of flak over the target and several penetrations by at least 25 FWs and ME 109s. But at the same time, our fighter cover was marvelous. Expecting 10/10ths cloud cover and PFF bombing, we hit the target area during one of the times when it was clear. The temperature up there was minus 50 degrees, but it wasn't too bad.
Dear Mom, how are things back on the farm? I hope you're saving me some of those sweet pickles. Don't let the girls eat them all. I've got 12 missions under my belt. Tomorrow's 13. I'm lucky, I guess. Once I do 13, that means I'll only have 12 more to do before I make it to my complete 25. Then I'll be done, and that much closer to coming home.
25, 25. A hope and hooray, I'm still alive. I'll compete and complete my 25. Then I'll go home to my sweetheart, home to my doll, wearing lots of medals, see my picture on the wall. March in a parade, brush confetti off my hair, tell war stories from an easy chair. Eat apple pie at Mama's kitchen table, keep my elbows off the table if I'm able. Go to the movies on a Saturday night, kiss my honey in the moonlight. That's right, woo!
Attention soldiers, this is your commander speaking. I regret to inform you of a new ruling from the War Department. Due to the escalation of the war, the number of combat missions required to complete a tour of duty will be raised from 25 to 28 effective immediately. Go get 'em, boys.
Oh, good morning, Maria. How are you, dear?
Hi, Gloria.
Have you heard from Hank this week?
No, not yet this week. But I'm sure I'll get a letter soon, maybe tomorrow.
Well, I'll bet that the postman is putting a love letter in your mailbox right now. You know, we miss Hank around here. And as a matter of fact, we don't see enough of you either.
How is business these days? You staying busy?
Well, it's a little off, as you might imagine. All those men in love who would normally be sending flowers to their objects of affection are all over there in Europe fighting the war.
As we objects languish without.
Certainly hope you're not languishing, but if you are, you come and see me. I could certainly use the company, and I may even put you to work if we get busy. Why, my goodness, this week we had an anniversary party and 4 funerals. Oh, I'm sorry, my dear. I shouldn't have said that.
Oschersleben, Germany. Target, FW-190 factory at Oschersleben, Germany. As I sit here in quiet retrospect, it's amazing that we're even living. Our group lost 11 ships and crews, while the total American loss was at least 54 bombers. Biggest disaster since Schweinfurt. We were under steady fighter attack for 1 hour and 1/2 by the Luftwaffe's first team. Those fighters chopped us to bits. However, we did bomb the primary target and did gain valuable experience as a team. Landed at alternate base. Total combat time, 7 hours, 45 minutes.
While other girls attend their favorite cocktail bar, sipping dry martinis, munching caviar. There's a girl who's really putting them to shame. Rosie is her name.
All day long, whether rain or shine, she's a part of the assembly line. She's making history, working for victory. Rosie, the Riveter.
Keeps a sharp lookout for sabotage, sitting up there on the fuselage. There's something true about red, white, and blue about Rosie, the Riveter.
Here's the ad for the dance Friday night. You really should come with us, Maria. It's a USO event to support the troops. Plus, you'll have fun.
I don't know about going to a dance. I'm not in much of a party mood with Hank gone and all. I'm really not much of a dancer either.
Now that part's easy. The jitterbug is simple. Come on, try it with me.
Okay.
Ready? Slow, slow, back, slow. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back. And then you just add some music. You're doing it.
Target, Reims, France. This is a hard one to write about. It was supposed to be a milk run. However, just after bombs away, a flak shell burst inside our fuselage, killing Jimmy, Rich, and Frank. There was a hole in each side of the fuselage big enough to drive a truck through. Coolness, skill, and an escort of P-38s got us back to the base, where 5 of the remaining crew bailed out safely. The pilot and co-pilot then took the ship to the coast, headed it to sea, and went out themselves. There's no use going into detail, we just thank God that we're alive.
Dear Maria, I know how you enjoy those long, newsy letters from me, but I'm sorry, I don't have it in me to write much tonight. This has been one of the hottest days, and I miss you. They were my boys, they were my soldiers. They had no fear in life, they had no fear in death. They were my boys, they are my heroes. They served their country well, served me well. They're calling me a hero, 'cause I stayed alive. I shouldn't take the credit, fate was on my side. They were my boys, they are my heroes. Any praise to me belongs to these 3 who gave their lives, who gave it all, answering the highest call. So when medals are pinned to my chest, I will remember And as you are singing my praise, I'll be saluting your graves. They were my boys. They are my heroes. They were my soldiers. They were my friends.
Lieutenant Daniels, please report to the mess hall immediately. Your new crew members have arrived.
It's just me again. Ata says you stopped by this afternoon, but sorry, I was out visiting my aunt. That woman always gotta have something